Rahim. Starting this lesson with the glorious name of Almighty Allah, who is Rahman and Rahim. Good morning and Assalamu alaikum to all my dear students. I hope you all are fine and taking good care of your health. This lesson is provided to you through App6 online support program, and this video tutorial is presented to you by Army Public School and College, Badin, Kent. This lesson is for the students of class 2. Textbook name is The Elves and the Shoemaker. The reader pages that we will discuss today are 6, 7, 8, 9. My dear students, the required resources are your textbook. You will need pencil, eraser and notebook for the written work. Introduction and summary of the lesson. The Elves and the Shoemaker is a story about elves and poor shoemaker. Elves are little magical creatures that exist only in stories. As you can see the title cover of your reader book. In the previous lesson you read that the shoemaker is an old person and shoemaker is a person who makes and repairs shoes. Here are the lesson objectives that you are going to achieve after this lesson. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to read and comprehend the text, and students will be able to describe the picture, and you will be able to answer the questions. My dear students, first of all, picture description. For the picture description, you have to keep 3 questions in your mind. As I have selected a picture here, and I have also written 3 questions here. The first question is, how many characters are there in this picture? My dear students, this is your reader book page number 6 and 7. So how many characters are there? There are 2 characters, shoemaker and his wife. The second question is, which place is this? Okay, now which place is this? This is shoemaker's shop. What are the things present here, my dear students? As you can see, there is a reel of thread, there is a chair, a table and tools to make shoes. The third question is, what is happening in this picture? So, what is happening in this picture? Yes, the shoemaker is looking worried. He is holding leather in his hand and he is talking to his wife. I will further tell you through the text. This is your reader book pages 8 and 9. So can you describe this picture? Let's see how many characters are there. So my dear students, how many characters are there? There is shoemaker and a cat. Which place is this? This is shoemaker's shop. What is happening in this picture? Okay, now shoemaker is going to bed after cutting the leather. There are many things in this picture that we can see. We can see a reel of thread, chair and tools to make shoes. I hope the concept of picture description is clear now. Now my dear students, reading. Please take out your reader books and open reader pages 6 and 7. Once upon a time, there lived a poor shoemaker and his wife. They were cobblers. This is all the leather I have got now, said the shoemaker. I can make only one more pair of shoes. Once upon a time, there lived a poor shoemaker and his wife. My dear students, shoemaker is a person who makes and repairs shoes. So shoemaker lived with his wife. They were cobblers. This is all the leather I have got now, said the shoemaker. I can make only one more pair of shoes. Now shoemaker is talking to his wife about the leather he had. My dear students, there are some punctuation marks used here. The first one are quotation mark. The quotation marks or speech marks are used to enclose a dialogue. Full stop is used at the end of the sentence, just like they were cobblers. At the end of the cobblers, they have used a full stop. And comma. Comma is used to separate two or more than two sentences. Now open reader book pages 8 and 9. That night the shoemaker cut the leather. I can make these shoes in the morning, he said. He left the leather in the shop and he went to bed. My dear students, that night the shoemaker cut the leather for only one pair of shoes. I can make these shoes in the morning, he said. He said to himself that I can make only one more pair of shoes with the leather. He left the leather in the shop and he went to bed. Now it's time to assign you today's written task. My dear students, you have to find out 3 nouns and verbs in the text from pages 6 to 9. You have to underline 3 nouns and 3 verbs from the text pages 6 to 9. And you have to write this question on your notebook. Remember these things while doing your work. Observe the pictures closely to describe the scene and situation. I hope everything is clear now. If there is any question or any difficulty, you may ask. That's all from my side. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.